What is, yeah, well, what is, I mean, we're all on Earth, or, well, who's, who's we all? Humans, animals, like, from the beginning of time, or if there was always the beginning, or in the beginning, there was nothing. But wouldn't that nothing be something? Like, when I mean nothing, like, if you close your eyes, it's what's considered pitch black. Even that wasn't there. Because if it was something. Like, you know, how did that come? They say God. I believe in God. Yeah, I do. And then it goes with who made God and who made the person who made God. Or was God human? And he was so good that he got blessed to be, or it was so good, or she was so good, or androgynous was so good, that person got blessed to be, the creator of all. I guess it goes like with the devil as well. Like, they said God cast him on earth, but then it's like, if he wanted like peace or real peace, when he just have like put him in Mars or something, or different. But then again, if there's humans on Mars, they would be getting the I guess the chaos spiritually. Like, we're like the soul in the body. We're like the soul in the body. Well, the soul is in the body, so it helps us move. In other words, like, what is that like? Is it the heart? The heart. No heart, the body doesn't move. No oxygen, the body doesn't move. No water, the body doesn't smell good. And the body doesn't function like, okay, like, okay, look, I'm sure everyone can do this, or start of doing it. It's almost like God knew I was gonna do this at that moment because it was divine. Is that the same thing with like the peace, you know, or like the wars? Is that divine? Everything happens for a reason, you know. Did he cast the devil here just to say everything happens for a reason? Or obviously to learn real life and how people are, which is great or bad, just for us to be, or just for us to have a reaction, and our reaction should be not necessarily like a punk, more like an alpha male, like, or let me not say not necessarily like a punk, but that person's gonna react to it a certain way, maybe for too long before they start to rebel. Me personally, nah, like, straight gangster. It's real talk. But humble, confident, it's a fact. I mean, most things coming from me personally, I mean, I'd want it authentic. Definitely, like, you would want things to be authentic for you personally. Like, I mean, close your eyes, it's like complete nothing, but it's something. Can't see anything, right? So I'm sure people who's done things physically to hurt someone, had they just seen this, obviously they wouldn't be able to do that. That makes sense. What is that? Do that as in something negative. I mean, most of your feelings, or feelings, are innate, and what you see So you can't see it. Not saying you can't feel because you can actually touch, but the perception of it doesn't alter if you're true within yourself and you look in literally, like, you have lucid dreams, eating healthy, vegan, vegetarian, um, cardio, jogging, running, staying up to date with that. Even a couple years ago at 32, I was like, where am I? What is this? Like there's a sun in the sky. You know, no, like there's really a sun in the sky. Like when you sit down or you stand up, however you do it, but you look up and you open your eyes and you're like, there's a sun in the sky. Like it doesn't emit the same, well, it does emit the same heat in the fall, winter, throughout the year. It's just that what I've seen on diagrams that where it's at the moment, that's why it goes down faster or doesn't really go anywhere at all. I guess the axis of whether this is a globe or a flat earth or a dome. In school, public school, the hood school, we were taught the globe. And as I look out, it still kind of goes around like a 3D video game. Like a, yeah, like a 3D video game. This could be a game too, right? You know what I'm saying? But if it's a game, like, it's cool. And the bad stuff, only if someone's really seriously trying to harm you, which actually hurts, you know what I'm saying? I've heard people say this is an illusion. Yeah. Close your eyes, you can't see nothing at all. And you have to learn life differently. But that's the pitch black of like, just it being pitch black was something. So there had to have been nothing, not even pitch black, not even. Because if there was, then it was always something. It's kind of like numbers that never stop. So if it never stops, is it like septillion, a number septillion, or even the last number they whoever they are considered Google tillion or Google plus, something like that. Like that number, like who stopped the number at Google? It's like one and a lot of zeros. Because I'm from planet to vibration, so yeah, that had to have been like not even like pitch black or straight white. That's something. So not even would make sense, opposed to pitch black or blank, like nothing on the globe or the earth and everything. But then like it goes with who made, like numbers. Numbers never stop. So just that thought would never stop. So I guess for yourself, you would always want things in general to be authentic and real. And if you do want something from someone and they want something from you, when you come together in a relationship with her, you would want that to be like authentic, like say this, it should be this. If it changes, then it's like the imbalance. Sure, things can be forgivable. It's not that harsh, but then if it's like unforgivable, break up. What is that? Making sense? Yes, I guess like a magician, right? When they say certain stuff magicians do are fake. But maybe, well, I would say it's because we don't see it every day. We don't see it every day, so it's like, oh no, that was a trick. No, not really. I think it was real. Like, go back to what is pitch black. Like just that in general, isn't that magic? But it's not a trick because it's here. But then again, this is an illusion. So I heard. Close your eyes, you don't see anything, but you do because it's pitch black. So that's something. Open your eyes and then like direction. When you close your eyes, it's a completely different. There's like everything you saw could be photographic, or if you decide not to want to see that. Yeah, what is that? What is that? Queen? Pyramids? Say aliens helped us. Her black people from Mars. Supposedly. Or probably we're the aliens. Oh yeah, we are aliens. Just the word, right? Alien, backwards. Neil deGrasse Jr. Space. No, no wind in space, so how is the flag winding in space if there's no air in space? Gravity, planet. Okay. Something or someone is lying, or just a show. This is one big show. It's God. They say man. I guess probably the guy's a woman too, right? Probably emotional. So when it's raining, the guy is crying. Not saying all women cry, just saying like babies cry. Yeah, man, this is, but weird, right? Weird is just a term. Even this, it's called English, right? So even if that's the vibration of it. Think about it, the vibration is, well, vibration would be a different way of communication. Even the term communication could have been like, something like that. Probably was, because the spell in English doesn't vibrate, so everything is casted. Yeah, so choosing words wisely. Even saying these words aren't. It's kind of like the beginning. Yeah, just checking like the eyes, like a toy, like heart, air, water. I take care of yourself. Cause like for example, everything stopped right now. Everyone just stopped moving, and we all stopped. Did it start over again? Because I'm sure this thing had to have started with adults for us to all be here right now, right? Because it couldn't possibly start with a baby or two babies, because the babies can't raise themselves. It'll just be like a baby. So it had to have started off with an adult. Or God just made an adult. I guess they go the Virgin Mary and that story, and maybe the greatest story ever told, or one of the greatest stories ever told. Yeah, like if it stops right now, do the animals come, like a tiger from like somewhere come and just eat up our body? Maybe because they're not vegan anymore. Like, hey, what's this meat? Or they still go with grass? Yeah, it's cool, you know. Being alive is great. Oxygen, all that stuff. It's cool. It's very cool. It's different though. It's just when you sit down and, or even like I said, you stand up and think too. Yeah, you just look around like trees, thing like. I feel like everything is looking at us, like everything. Like I guess everything. I'm sure everything was always around. Just the thought to create it, like a phone was always around. Because if everything was always here and everything wasn't here, but then when it got here, but it was always here. Because we're energy, it was always around. So it was a thought to create it. Like a phone could have been on AD or BC. Just had to think to create it. Everything was always here. just states it created. It was always here. Yeah, it was always here. It's always here. It was always here, but it wasn't always here. It's always here, but it wasn't always here. God brought it. God brought it. It wasn't always here. Where did he get it from? Who made him? Who made the person who made him? God, but I mean, like, sure, there has to be someone or something else watching us besides your TV or your phone. There just has to be somebody has like an X-ray through your house every night and just watches you every night. There's always somebody watching. Always. And what is that? Like, why? Is it the bad people that don't want you to think that they're doing wrong first? Reverse psychology, so you don't do anything to make it seem like you're the one, but it's actually them. If you have a great heart. Yeah. Yep. Like straight up, like some G, like like toys or real toys. Take care of yourself. It's a fact. I mean, with loud talking like this is get the picture. In a few hours it'll be morning, then it becomes night cycle. In certain places, I guess it's like night for like dark for 6 months, which is considered night, and then like I think Alaska, something like that. Yeah, like 6 months. That's what I heard. I'm not sure that is. I may have seen it on one of those nature videos or Discovery Channel when I was younger, or at least I heard them say it. Sounds familiar though. I think another place like daylight goes down around like 10 p.m. That's cool. Certain places like 8:30 p.m. in the summertime. Yeah. Just take a good look at yourself. Just take a look at your hair, accessories, teeth. Just take a good look. Don't analyze it, or always analyze it. It could be heavy on the mind because it's constant. It's a forever thing, thinking, at least as you're in the body, the soul in the body is a forever thing. But other than that, sure, magic is real because everything here is magical. We just kind of didn't see it in its beginning, or if it was always here, we did. I mean, when we think about it, or at least when I think about it, you should think about it, hopefully, if you'd like to. It's kind of like I knew I was going to come here. Like, think about that for a second. Like, didn't you know you was going to come here? Like, duh, like, I knew I was coming. Like, why would God leave me out? Or why wouldn't he leave me? Or why would he leave me out? But I knew I was coming. Almost, right? Confident way. Like, didn't you know? That, like, how did you know? Like, what do you mean? No. What? Huh? Who? Like, I knew. Like, almost knew I was going to be this person, this body, this face. Like, I knew. Like, I knew I was coming. sure you did too. Hope you did. Yeah. Yeah.